acting on it on their own computer brains. Some of these don't even have human minds behind them. Okay, so Esau's a madman. He's putting the fate of people's lives in machines' hands. Okay, and it says drones by two. Let's go back a little bit. And it says Improvement Act authorizes manufacturing and development of dreadful spy drones by 2015, and it's going to be sooner than that. It says at a cost of $63.4 billion, which may not include the cost of supporting and maintaining them after they are developed. You see that thick clay? That's a thick clay they keep pumping. They talking about we need to get ourselves out of recession, but they just wrote a bill for $63.4 billion on some drones, on some machines. What that food can be used for food, but it's not for this nation to be built up no more. It's on its way down. It says, which may not include costs of supporting and maintaining them after they are developed. I thought we were cutting spending. Who are the financial power elites enabling military industrial complex coronal capabilities getting the spy drones constructed contracts? All right, and that's pretty. We can get into the script. Man.
A lot of that technology Esau using now, it's old technology, man. He put that stuff together years ago, man.
Did you grab that paper, the outline?
Which one?
The Daniel?
Yeah, I think so.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. You gave it to me?
No.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So we're just pretty much gonna run. Go ahead.
Like the brother was saying, all these are like Esau's blessings, man. Because Jacob got the blessing of the promise. Esau got blessed with the weapons.
The sword.
The sword. I'm gonna show you according to this Genesis 27. I'm gonna start at 30. And I'm just gonna read through. It said, and it came to pass as soon as Isaac had made an end of Jacob's blessing, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from hunting, and he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me.
Because Esau, his father, had told him, go out and fetch me a venison, which is deer meat. Okay, because his father knew his time was coming. That's what Jakes don't know. Father would bless their son. Okay, and the Most High would respect the blessing. All right, and he told his son, go grab me the succulent venison, make it for me so I may bless thee. Okay, keep going with the story.
And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau.
Because the firstborn is who gets the blessing, the oldest. The firstborn out of that to the father is who receives that blessing. All right? And Jacob was the secondborn. So he wasn't entitled to that blessing. But the Spirit of the Most High made it to where he got that blessing. All right? Keep going. Because the word Jacob is supplanter. All right? The word Jacob means to supplant or to get over on. Keep going.
Verse 33. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Where is he?
He said he trembled because he knew that this was a very important thing that just happened. And he's going to break it down what transpired.
Where is he that have taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten all before thy canst and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed.
He said he shall be blessed because the Most High is going to respect that blessing. What they ignorantly call God today. Go ahead.
And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Which were he that have taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceedingly bitter cry.
He was angry. So angry he was sobbing because he seen the importance of that. Okay? Keep going.
And said unto his father, bless me, even me, O my father. And he said, thy brother came in subtlety, and have taken away thy blessing.
And this is the same. This is why you have these banking cartels that are trying to get this blessing back. Okay? Because they knew their forefathers had lost the blessing to us, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? That's the blessing that's going to be upon us. The blessing is the kingdom. Okay, keep going.
Hebrews 12 and 16.
Uh-huh.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
And Esau is the so-called Caucasians today. All right, the cave dwellers. That's what Caucasian means, cave dwellers. But Esau is Ishashua, wasted away his heat, his pigment is wasted away out of his skin. That was the name that was given to him by his parents. Because when he came out of the womb, he had no pigment. The Most High stripped him of his melanin. All right?
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
He said, for one morsel of meat, it sold his birthright. And that story was when Jacob and Esau was in the wilderness, and Esau did not catch anything. And Jacob was sod and pottage. He was cooking food. And Esau came up and he said, give me something to eat. Okay? Instead of waiting for the food, he said, give me this food now. And he pretty much, layman's the story is that he gave his birthright for food, raw meat. And he said, what does his birthright profit me? But then yet, if you see in the story he just read before that, he started crying when he knew he lost it. Keep going.
For ye know how afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Tears. He cried bitterly. Right? No.
This is Genesis 27 and 34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, it is not he rightly named Jacob, for he have supplanted me these For he have supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him the Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. For servants.
So Esau and his brethren are servants unto these people. Okay? Because Jacob is the patriarch of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? His name was changed into Israel, and his 12 sons is who the promise goes to. So there's people that's going to be serving. That's telling you right there. There's people, Esau's line and Esau's lineage is servants under these people. All right? Keep going.
I have given him for servants, and with corn and wine I have sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of the heaven from above.
Yeah, when they're into their space stations. Okay? That space station stuff when they're sitting up there. Okay? Keep going.
And the sword shall thy live. And by the sword thou shalt live.
When he said Esau's going to live by the sword, they're going to be a violent people. Okay? A violent people. When they're the Greeks, the Romans, were they not violent? Were they not warlike? Even today. Okay? They're very warlike. And they live by that sword. They live by that the code of that war ethics.
And by the sword shall thy live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
And they broke the yoke from off our neck. When we went off and sinned against the Most High and his laws, he broke. That's when he had the chance to break from under us. Because when the Most High is with us, when you go through and read the Bible, when the Most High is with the nation of Israel, no one can take us down. Okay? The only reason they got us in these establishments and we're so low today is because our power has took his hands off of us. He stopped protecting us. That's why they was able to take us by the millions in cargo slave ships and bring us to this continent. A strong people. You think these, and let's say let's talk about the top tribes, the North Atlantic slave trade, including Negroes, West Indies, and Haitians, okay? That's Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the top 3 tribes. That's who was taken on the North Atlantic slave trade. And all these people are stronger than the people. It was only, what, a handful of Spaniards coming in and taking a whole village with the help of the Hamites and the Arabs. Okay? And that goes in, let me get a quick precept for you. This is Psalms. This is Psalms 83. This is Psalms 83 and 1. It says, keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Tumult, that's a disturbance. Read.
And for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted